to this week's edition of Jacket Power TV. Coach, good to see you.
Good to see you.
In a couple of weeks, happened last week on Thursday. We'll change the routine a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's recap a couple of region games. Both games, one didn't come out that we wanted to, one did. Let's talk about Sulligent first. Didn't come out in the win column, but I felt the boys played well, overcame adversity well. I know they had some setbacks, but talk a bit about that game against the Sulligent Blue Devils.
Well, we didn't start out good against Sulligent. Stuff that we repped all week. The first two drives we just busted, just plain old, just didn't do what we had practiced all week. They jumped out on us. They jumped out on us pretty quick there. Eli had a big play to kind of try to change the momentum, and then we get the ball back, and I made probably the wrong decision as far as trying to go down and score. Throw a pick there. They scored right before half, but a lot of people are talking about made great halftime adjustments, and I adjusted absolutely nothing. I came in here and I said, we are not changing anything that we have worked on all week. We're going to figure out this is the way to do it, and that's what we're going to do. And we came out the second half, and we scored like 2 or 3 plays.
Sure.
So I think if we start out a little bit better that game, it might go differently. But I was proud of the kids the way today. A lot of teams that in the past that I've been associated with, they have the tendency to kind of just not roll over, but just kind of But we fought. We had a chance to win there at the end. Just couldn't make the play, but overall, I was proud of the way they played. Sulligent's got a great team, great coach. So
they're a top 10 team this week.
Oh yeah.
So they're down 21-6, but some big plays. Maybe we talk about Eli Moore getting an onside kick or a fumble kick there to begin the second half. And so really, it was really impressive. I talked to 3 people in our community on Saturday, and they said, you don't believe in moral victories, but we were really proud of the way you guys top to bottom represented the community and school. And it was a hard-fought game, but the kids kept fighting.
They did. That's what I was proud of. You don't want to take, you don't want to waste an opportunity after a loss. You can roll over it, you can be pout, be mad about it, or you can take it as this is what we have to do to get to where we want to. And I think that we took that step.
Sure. Well, we have some highlights from Sulligent. We appreciate Bradley Cummings making these available to us. You can enjoy those now. Our coach, talk about Greene County. They can make a long trek up here. Big region win. Now 2 region games in a row. Talk about what you saw against Greene County and had a lot of success. What were some of those keys to come out on top this last week?
Well, you know, in Greene County, they got a lot of big kids. They got a lot of kids that can run. They're athletic, and it was also a Thursday night game.
Yeah.
So everything was kind of sped up and kind of off schedule. And the kids prepared well. I think we took that step that we wanted to take after the Sulligent loss. We go down, we get 20, 30 yards on the first play, then we have a fumble snap. We get the ball back again, we run 2 plays, we have another fumble, and then we could have been in the same situation. You can kind of see the changes coming. Like, look, just play. Everything's all right. Everybody just play. I think that we kind of took that step, like I was talking about from Sulligent, just do what we're supposed to do what we're coached to do, and put in the situation to be successful. And we started rolling a little bit. But Greene County, they came a long way. They played hard.
They're real physical in front.
They were. They had a couple of kids. Yeah, they had a couple of kids that if they didn't want to be moved, then they wouldn't be moved. So
it was kind of tough sledding around up the middle. McKim tried some off tackle stuff, and they did a pretty good job there for a while stopping the run. I thought, but they played hard. But you guys especially Eli Moore continued to make big plays. I thought Kelly played pretty well as quarterback. And it's just good to see a region win. It is.
It is always good to win, any region game, no matter who it is. Eli, like you said, he had a great game. If Eli Moore had played the last 5 years, he would be, he'd be signing a paper to go somewhere.
Sure.
He really makes us click, him with him, Landon. They do a great job. Offensive line's kind of starting to gel now. So I think we're getting there. We just need to keep doing what we're doing to get to that point.
Sure. Well, we got some highlights this week for Greene County. Coach, don't have anybody to preview. We'll talk about Cold Springs next week. Enjoy your week off. Kids how's that going? Having a bye week in the middle of the season. We've not had that the last couple of years. We've played 10 straight a couple of times. But how have the kids adjusted to that?
Well, I think it's that we have our bye week at a really good time because, we got a couple kids, bumps, bruises, just typical football stuff. We're still going out, doing our work, trying to improve on what we're doing, but it's also a time that you can, let that little stuff heal, kind of get a little bit better and just kind of fine tune some stuff and stuff like that. We've watched a lot of film, we've hit the weights hard, we've practiced, so I think they've adjusted to it, pretty well. But I'm not gonna lie, it's coming. The bye week's coming at a good time as far as us getting healthier and trying to get ready for the second half of the season.
Well, Coach, next week we'll talk to you, preview Cold Springs. Hopefully, again, the second half successful like we did this first half, and looking forward to watching you at Cold Springs. Right? So,
yes, sir.
And so they got these highlights. We mentioned those just a moment ago. We appreciate Bradley each week making these available to us, and you can enjoy those now. This week we're joined by running back and middle linebacker Elliott. It's good to have you on the program. Is this your first time?
It is.
So how you liking varsity action? You guys have moved up from JV to varsity. So how you liking that so far?
That's pretty fun.
Pretty fun. It's a new position this year. Middle linebacker, right?
Yep.
So how you liking that so far?
It's a little bit different from corner, but
Yeah.
I'm picking up on it.
A lot more contact. You're flying around making plays. Do you like cornerback better or do you like middle linebacker better?
I honestly like corner, but
Why is that?
I'll just play wherever because I got a guard on.
Because you got guards on, so you like being one-on-one matched up with somebody. Yeah, that's cool. And doing well on offense too. Typically in the past, you played some quarterback, you played some running back, played more running back this year. How's that going for you?
I mean, I usually play it so it's like not that hard in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess so. Scored some touchdowns this year. What you think about your big guys getting some extra points last week? That was pretty awesome. You said the big guys actually catch the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about Greene County a little bit. We're off this week, so we don't have anybody to preview. You guys had a lot of success against Greene County. What were some things that led to you guys being successful, especially offensively? You guys scored a lot of points.
Practicing hard, picking up our blocks,
Yeah,
things like that.
it's just fundamentals. Yeah, that's good. Well, you have a good year. You represent Mississippi County well. One non-football question. So, if you could choose one thing for pregame meal, what would it be?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. You guys don't get tired of Chick-fil-A?
That's good.
It's good. That's what we fed JV a few weeks ago. And when you guys make the playoffs, we'll feed you guys Chick-fil-A. How about that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the program, and good luck next week as you guys get back into action. This week we have Cameron Aderhold on the program. Cam, it's good to see you. I think you've been on here with us before, maybe with Jesse last year, right? Yeah, good. So defensive player, like you have a good year, a lot of tackles. So far, so good. And you like playing linebacker?
I do.
What's your favorite part about playing that position?
Just you get to make tackles.
You have a lot of contact. Yeah, we interviewed your fellow linebacker, Will. He said he likes cornerback, but it's good to see two you guys, young guys, flying around making plays. So let's talk about Greene County a little bit. Last week, big win, region win, that's important. Every week's playoffs now. What are some things defensively that you guys saw that helped you stop them?
We work together mostly. We just
Reggie Keys, that kind of thing. Yeah. Y'all watch a lot of film on them?
yeah we have.
Yeah, Bradley. I know Bradley does a great job preparing you guys week in, week out, and that shows. Right? Yeah, you guys are playing well. Well, let's start with one non-football question. So when you're not at school, not at football practice, if you could do your own thing, your own time, free time, what do you like to do?
Work out, play my game.
Work out and play what?
Play my game.
Play your game. What game you like to play?
Call it.
Call of Duty. That's awesome. You get online, play with your friends?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, Cam, playing good this year. We appreciate the way you represented the Jackets, and good luck as you guys get back into action next week.
Welcome back to Gabbin with Gavin. I know I took a week off last week, but game was on Thursday. This week I have a very esteemed guest, Coach Simmons. So how's school going, Coach?
School is going great. We're really excelling in the academic area. So it's going really well as far as physical education.
So what do you think about the game last Thursday?
Yeah, we didn't get very good play out of our left tackle, but we were fortunate enough to overcome that. So I was proud of everybody else for kind of picking up the slack on that.
All right, Coach. I know for the first half of your career, you coached in Walker County. What's the difference between Walker and Winston?
Well, Walker County, the Winston County, there's a lot different, demographics, socioeconomic stuff like that. But the biggest thing is, it feels more family oriented here. So I feel like we're a closer knit group here. So that's a plus. Even Fayette County, it seems like it's a lot of community support in both places, Fayette and here. But the family atmosphere in Winston County seems to be a lot stronger.
Well, that ends this week with Gabbin with Gavin.